sisters.
Para mí es un honor
For me, it's an honor,
y agradezco al obispo Ismael Shad y a su esposa Patricia
I'm very grateful to Bishop Charles and his dear wife Patricia
el haberme tomado en cuenta con esta oportunidad.
for taking me into consideration and giving me this great opportunity.
También agradezco a mi obispo
I'm also grateful to my bishop
y a su esposa
and his dear wife
la confianza que han depositado en mí para este ministerio.
and for the trust that they have entrusted in me in this ministry.
Bendigo a todos los aquí presentes, a los obispos y en especial al obispo López de aquí de Puerto Rico y su esposa.
I bless each and every bishop here, especially Bishop Lopez and his dear wife.
Es un placer para mí hablar de este ministerio,
It's a pleasure for me to speak about this ministry
ya que entiendo que es mi pasión,
because I understand that it's my passion.
es lo que me gusta hacer,
It's what I like to do
de tal manera
in such a way.
que he abandonado mis negocios seculares
I have forsaken my secular jobs, my secular business,
para dedicarme 95% de mi tiempo a los negocios de Dios.
to dedicate 95% of my time to God's business.
Nuestro, este ministerio está enfocado en la mayordomía como salvación.
This ministry is focused on the stewardship as a means of salvation.
Muchos creen que la mayordomía es algo externo,
A lot of people think that stewardship is something external,
pero la mayordomía es algo interno que viene de adentro hacia afuera.
but stewardship is something inward that comes from inward as the outside.
No es cuestión de que tú tengas deuda o que no tengas.
It's not it's not an issue of you having debt or no.
No es cuestión de que tú tenga dinero en el banco o que no tenga dinero en el
It's
banco.
not an issue of you having money in the bank or not having money in the bank.
La mayordomía es cuestión de salvación
Stewardship, it's about salvation.
y es un reflejo del carácter de Dios.
It is a reflect of God's character.
Yo quiero presentar a todos los presentes aquí lo que Dios está haciendo con este ministerio en República
I
Dominicana.
would just like to present to each and every one of you what God is doing with this ministry in Dominican Republic.
Es un ministerio evangelístico y enfocado a la salvación de las almas a través de la mayordomía responsable.
It's an evangelistic ministry focused on the salvation of the soul through the stewardship of the responsible stewardship.
Estamos trabajando con las personas que tienen negocios en las iglesias.
We're working with those people who have business and they are inside the church.
Lo agrupamos como ministerio
We gather them, we go into the churches to find out who are the business folks, and we gather them as a ministry.
y hacemos que ellos puedan salir a la comunidad, al sector, a conquistar otros empresarios que no conocen a Cristo y traerlo a la iglesia.
And the idea is to get them to get out of the church and go out into the community and reach out to those entrepreneurs that do not know the church and bring them into the church.
Muchas veces los empresarios tenemos necesidad de que se nos acerquen
Many times us as entrepreneurs, we need people to come close to us,
y porque lo vemos a veces en ciertas posiciones,
and because we see them in so high positions,
no queremos acercarnos.
we don't even want to get close to them.
Trabajamos después que lo tenemos dentro de la iglesia con la asesoría impositiva.
And after we have them in the church, we work with them with a positive a reinforcement, and also we guide them and counsel them.
Entendiendo que dice la palabra de Dios, que a Dios lo de Dios y al César lo del César.
The word, we understand clearly what the word says, that to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and to God what belongs to God.
También tratamos de ayudarlo con la asesoría jurídica cuando quieren establecer y formalizar su empresa.
We also help them in the judicial part when they want to establish their foundation or their incorporation.
Le damos asesoría financiera
We also give them counseling in the financial aspect
cuando ellos quieren invertir o quieren hacer algún tipo de negocio.
when they want to make some kind of investment or they want to make some kind of business.
La misión es agrupar a todos los que realizan alguna actividad comercial, no importa el tamaño de su negocio.
The mission is to gather all those who have a commercial activity, not regardless of the size of their business.
Y formar el ministerio en la iglesia local.
And to form the ministry of men and women, entrepreneurs in the local church.
Evangelizar a nuestra comunidad y alcanzar a los empresarios que no conocen a Cristo.
The vision is to evangelize in the community, go out and reach all those business entrepreneurs that do not know Christ.
Instruir, educar y sentar las bases cristianas a aquellos emprendedores
We instruct, we educate, and we establish the Christian foundations to those business folks
que quieren convertirse en micro, medianos y grandes
that
empresarios.
would like to become a micro or medium or a large entrepreneur.
Yo creo que nosotros tenemos en nuestras iglesias hombres y mujeres
I believe that we have in our church
que están esperando la oportunidad de que alguien se le acerque y le diga, tú puedes.
I believe we have men and women in our church that are waiting for someone to come to them and tell them, you can do it.
Recordemos, la viuda clamó a Eliseo, pero la viuda tenía en la casa lo que ella necesitaba.
And if you can recall, there was a widow that cried out to Elijah, and she was saying that she had nothing, but if you can remember, in her house she had what she needed.
Fue cuestión de que Eliseo le motivara y le hiciera entender que ella tenía lo que ella necesitaba.
It was just a matter of the men of God coming and showing her that she had in her house what she needed.
Nuestros valores están en inculcar la ética cristiana,
Our value are to implement our Christian ethic,
infundir integridad,
to implement integrity,
fomentar honestidad
honesty,
y propiciar la coherencia entre la vida empresarial y la
and
ministerial.
also to tell them there's a cohesion, that there's a unity in your business life and also your ministry life.
Porque muchas veces tenemos empresarios cristianos en la iglesia,
Many times we have these entrepreneurs, they're Christian and they're in the church,
pero cuando va a su empresa,
but when you go to their company,
los que trabajan con él ni siquiera saben que son cristianos.
his workers, his staff, they don't even know that he's Christian.
El manejo que tienen con los
The
empleados
way they handle their staff
no es de cristiano.
is not a Christian like.
Y es bueno nosotros poder hacer coherencia
And it's good for us to make this agreement and tell them to be caught the same way that you are in church and work,
entre lo ministerial
and to apply what you have done in ministry
y lo empresarial.
and the same in your business.
Uno de los objetivos es tocar nuestras zonas neurálgicas.
One of our objectives is to go and reach those places that are hard to reach.
Esto lo he entendido porque cuando me acerco a cristianos empresarios,
Because I understood this because when I speak to other entrepreneurs,
tienen situaciones que no se atreven a tocar ni siquiera con su pastor.
there are certain situations that they have that they won't even dare to go and speak to their pastors about.
Yo no sé en estos países, pero en nuestro país,
I don't know about your country, but in our country,
muchas veces la persona tiene que hablar mentira, evadir y hacer otras cosas para poder bajar los costos de los impuestos.
I don't know about your country, but in our country, sometimes they have to lie, or they have to do other things so they can pay less taxes.
Pero debemos entender,
But we must understand
como cristianos,
that as Christians,
Nosotros no podemos llevarnos por
We
circunstancias.
cannot allow circumstances to guide us.
Que nosotros somos simplemente mayordomos.
We are simply stewards.
Y el dueño exige
And the owner is asking of us
que tenemos que ser
that
íntegros,
we must be integral.
independientemente de cómo se maneja el sistema.
It doesn't matter how the system goes. You and I must be honest.
Queremos enfocarlo a que lo que nosotros tenemos
We want to focus and make sure that our focus, that what we have,
no nos pertenece, sino que le pertenece a
we
Dios.
want them to really know that what we have really doesn't belong to us, but it belongs to God.
Enseñarle que somos llamados,
To teach them when we are just called.
que somos los hombres y mujeres que Dios ha elegido
We are the men and the women that God has called, that God has chosen,
y que ha depositado finanzas en nuestras
and
manos
that God has placed finances in our hands
para hacer que el reino de Dios camine.
to make sure that God's kingdom will continue to go forward.
Porque entendemos que el reino camina con dinero.
Because we understand that God's kingdom goes forward with money.
Y Él lo ha depositado en nuestras manos,
And that money He has put in our hands.
no para que lo guardemos,
Not so we can deposit in our bank account.
no para que nos hagamos más ricos,
Not so we can become richer.
sino para que su reino camine en la
But so
tierra.
His kingdom can go forward here on earth.
Como ministerio nosotros hicimos jornada de concientización a nivel nacional
We did, as a ministry, we went out into the national geographical area and we went to go into the community so that make awareness. We went on awareness speeches.
aunque como ministerio nuevo,
As a new ministry in the Church of God,
a veces los pastores no entienden de qué se le va a hablar.
and because it's a new ministry, sometimes the pastors, they don't understand what we're going to go talk about.
Pero cuando nosotros hemos concientizado a los pastores,
But when we come and bring awareness to the pastor,
ellos han entendido
they have understood
que necesitan el
that
ministerio de la
they need this
iglesia.
ministry in their church.
Nosotros hemos conformado como ministerio
As a ministry, we have also established
enlazar los hermanos que no tienen trabajo en la iglesia
to bring those brothers and sisters that are not working or they're unemployed in the church.
con las empresas que nosotros manejamos como
We also
ministerio.
have brought them into these companies and gave them jobs
Haciéndole entender
to make them understand
en lo que nosotros necesitamos en la empresa
that what we need in our companies
está en la iglesia.
is really in the church.
Y de esta manera
And in this case, in this sense,
crece la iglesia
the church grows
financieramente
economically
porque hermanos que no tienen trabajo consiguen
because
trabajo,
little brothers and sisters who are unemployed now will be working.
más diezmos pueden llevar a
Now
la
they can bring more
iglesia,
tithes into the church,
más diezmos llegan a la oficina
more tithes go into the national
y
office,
más campos blancos se pueden abrir a
and
nivel
more new
nacional.
missions can be planted.
Hemos también creado un programa de radio
We've also established a radio program
en donde estamos enfocados
where we are focused
a educar a los miembros nuestros
to educate our members in the church
y al pueblo en general
and to educate the people in general
sobre el manejo de la
of
finanza.
how to manage your finances.
Hemos tenido varios congresos
We've had several conferences,
y este fin de semana pasamos nuestro tercer congreso nacional
last weekend we had our third Congress, National Congress,
en donde tuvimos una representación de el director para Latinoamérica de Principios Financieros Crown
where in this Congress we had the Latin American representative for Crown Ministries
y uno de los empresarios más grandes de República
and
Dominicana.
one of the greatest and most prosperous entrepreneur of Dominican Republic was there as one of the speakers as well.
Este fue nuestro primer congreso
This was our first activity at Congress
en donde en donde contamos con una participación de una gran cantidad de personas.
where a large crowd gathered here. Our second Congress here.
Este fue nuestro segundo congreso.
This was our second event.
Y recientemente
And most recently,
pasamos nuestro tercer congreso.
we had our third event. This is the third one.
Hemos estado dando asesoría
We've been also doing some advice counseling,
y para nosotros fue un placer venir al país de Puerto Rico,
and for us it was an honor and it was a pleasure to come to the island of Puerto Rico.
invitados por nuestro obispo López
We were invited by our bishop here, Lopez,
a reformar el ministerio aquí en Puerto
to
Rico.
establish this ministry here in Puerto Rico.
Aquí está la foto de
Here are
cuando
the pictures
estuvimos
when we
aquí.
were here in Puerto Rico.
También el obispo de Venezuela
Also, the bishop of Venezuela
envió a República Dominicana una delegación de 2 personas
sent a delegation of 2 people to Dominican Republic
para que nosotros les demos las estrategias
for us to give them the strategic
y que ellos puedan formar el ministerio allá en
for
Venezuela.
them to be able to establish this ministry in Venezuela.
Le estamos dando la asesoría a distancia,
We're giving them this counseling, and we give them counseling over the phone and in internet.
pero ellos están asumiendo muy bien la
But they're
responsabilidad.
doing a very good job over there and assuming the responsibility in the right way.
Como ministerio hemos hecho alianzas estratégicas con algunas instituciones.
As a ministry, we have done some strategic alliance with different institutions.
Por ejemplo, como el Banco de Reserva,
For example, we have strategically made an alliance or partnership with Banco Reserva, which is the government bank,
con el cual nosotros tratamos
with whom we deal with.
con las personas que están en el buró de crédito.
We get those people who are have a problem with their credit line.
Yo no sé si en estos países, pero en el mío hay muchas personas que están en rojo o en cicla,
I don't know in your country, but in our country, there's a lot of people who are in a lot of debt,
que no le dan financiado ni una Biblia.
and they have problems getting credit. They won't even get credit to get a Bible on credit.
Pero a través de este programa, nosotros llevamos el banco a la iglesia.
Through this program, through this ministry and this program, we take the people from the bank, we bring them into the church,
Y ellos le dan un voto de confianza
and they give them a vote of confidence.
y ellos adquieren una tarjeta de crédito de pequeño monto,
And what they do is they give them a credit card with a low limit,
la cual ellos van pagando y usando
so they can use it and start establishing credit
hasta que salen del el sistema de buró de crédito.
until they get out of that system of debt and all the bad credit.
También hemos tenido alianza con una institución llamada Banca Solidaria,
We also have an alliance with another bank institution. It's called Bank Solidaria,
donde podemos hacer que ellos presten a nuestro cliente
and with this bank we have established an agreement where they lend money to our people in the church
a una tasa de un 1%.
at a 1% rate. Bishop Charles would like a loan from
Todas estas alianzas, quiero
El
agradecerle
obispo Charles
al
me da
obispo.
un préstamo en ese banco.
Sí. Todas estas alianzas quiero agradecerle al obispo Elvis Samuel Medina, que fue el que creó el enlace y el contacto con esta persona para que nosotros podamos beneficiados.
With these alliances, or these strategic, I would like to personally thank my Bishop Elvis Samuel Medina, who was the instrument that God brought us together with these people so we can make the strategic alliance.
También hemos creado una alianza estratégica con Principios Financieros Crown.
We also have a partnership with Crown Ministry.
Crown es un ministerio americano
This is a ministry from the United States.
que tiene más de 70 años.
This ministry has more than 70 years in operation.
Creado por Larry Burkett,
And its founder was Larry Burkett,
el autor del libro Su Dinero Cuenta.
and he's the author of the book Your Money Counts.
Están en más de 90 países
They're established in more than 90 countries.
y tienen un programa llamado Dios Provee
And they have a program where it says, God will provide.
en audiovisuales
This is on CD or DVD.
para llegar a las personas que no saben leer.
And also those people that do not know how to read.
50 de millones de vidas han sido impactadas en todo el mundo por este ministerio.
50 million people have been impacted by this ministry.
A través de grupos pequeños
Through small groups,
y estudio bíblico de 10 semanas,
through Bible studies for 10 weeks,
seminarios y talleres.
with seminars and also workshops.
En estos estudios bíblicos de 10 semanas, el participante aprende a manejar la finanza a la luz de la
In
Biblia.
these Bible studies for 10 weeks, they will learn how to handle finances according to the Bible.
Sirviendo a la familia, a la iglesia y a las organizaciones ministeriales.
They serve the family, they serve the church, and they serve the community with their businesses.
Entendiendo que todos estamos llamados a ser, que no todos estamos llamados a ser líderes, pero que todos estamos llamados a ser mayordomos.
Understand that not all of us are called to be leaders, but all are called to be stewards.
Logrando así tener iglesias más sanas financieramente,
And what we accomplish is to have healthier churches,
matrimonios más estables
to have more established and healthier marriages,
y hombres y mujeres que diezmen y ofrenden con alegría.
and men and women who tithe and offer with joy.
Y como consecuencia, más campo blanco a nivel de todo el mundo.
And a result of this, new missions, new churches planted around the
Y
world.
producto de esto, una vida más cerca de Dios.
And this all produces a closer walk with God.
Yo quiero hablarle un poquito de mi testimonio.
I would like to take this moment now to speak to you a little bit about my testimony.
Entiendo que Dios tuvo propósito desde el principio.
I understand there was God's purpose all along from the beginning.
Muchas veces cuando uno viene de pobreza extrema y orfandad,
Many times when you come from extreme poverty and when you come from being an orphan,
porque no tuve la oportunidad de conocer mis padres,
I never had the opportunity to meet my parents.
y cuando esto ocurre, el enemigo te trae marcado a que tú no vas a hacer nada en la
And when
vida.
this takes place, the enemy would just put a mark on you and tells you that you're not going to become anything, that you're not going to do anything.
Pero qué bueno que Dios tiene misericordia.
Thank God for His mercy.
Inicié a trabajar desde muy temprana edad.
I began to work at a very young age.
Hice todo tipo de trabajo, lavando, planchando, cocinando.
I did all kinds of work. I washed clothes, I cleaned the house, I cooked.
Y a la edad de 20 años, en una ocasión, mi tía que me había criado me propuso hacer un curso de belleza y poner un salón.
And on one occasion, when I was 20 years old, my aunt who raised me, she came to me and she said, why don't you start a beauty salon?
Pero no tenía el dinero para hacerlo.
But I didn't have the money, I didn't have the resources to begin.
fui donde una prima una prima que tenía un salón para ver si ella tenía algo que pudiera regalarme.
And I went to one of my cousins that she had a beauty salon to see if she can give me something as a gift so I can start the business.
Ella me regaló un secador que no tenía cómo sostenerse y estaba dañado.
She gave me a hair dryer and that didn't really have the base to put it, and you had to somehow wrap it or tie it with a rope or something to keep it from falling.
Pero para mí esto fue el mayor regalo.
But for me, this was the greatest gift.
Lo llevé a mi casa,
I took it to my house.
lo reparé,
I repaired it a little bit.
preparé una lata con cemento y arena
And what I did is I took a metal can and I put some cement
y lo sostuve.
and I put it in there. And that's how it stood up.
Ya tenía un secador de pelo.
So I had a hair dryer. Plastic bucket.
La puse encima de la
I
mesa,
put it on top of the table.
una silla delante,
I put a chair in front of it.
una cubeta con agua
Another bucket on the side
y
full of
con esto
water.
le echaba el agua
And with the
caliente.
water, I would get it from here and wash
E
the lady's
hice
hair.
un lavador de pelo.
And I started washing the lady's hair.
Pueden ver la foto.
You can see the pictures here. There's the chair.
Esto eran los
There's the
inicios
bucket with the cement.
de mi salón de belleza.
That's how I started my beauty salon.
Si ustedes pueden ver, aquí
If you can see to
está la
the left,
cubeta
there's the white bucket
con arena.
with
Y allá, esto
sand and
era,
cement. And over there to the right,
y esto era lo que yo le llamaba un lavapelo.
that's where I used to wash the hair.
Yo sé, estoy segura que muchas personas aquí
I'm quite sure there's a lot of people here.
quizás no entienden, como en aquel entonces tampoco muchas personas entendían.
I know there's a lot of people here who are not understanding, just like back then. I couldn't understand.
Pero hay momentos
But there's a time, there
que
comes
tú,
a time
que tú tienes que moverle el corazón a Dios.
that you must move God's heart.
Dios no necesita únicamente de un profesional,
God doesn't need just a professional.
un médico o un doctor.
God doesn't just need or uses a doctor or a
Dios.
medical doctor.
Dios ha puesto dentro de ti
God has placed something within you.
herramientas
He has placed tools
con las que tú puedes lograr
which you can
lo
accomplish
que Él quiere que tú hagas.
whatever He wants you to accomplish.
Pero tú tienes que disponerte a buscarlo.
But you got to be available. You got to be willing to look and seek.
Y esto fue lo que yo hice en estos momentos.
And that's what I did back then.
Moverle el corazón a
I
Dios.
moved God's heart.
De esto,
From here,
con mucho trabajo y
with a
esfuerzo
lot of work and dedication
y la gracia de Dios,
and God's grace.
porque no fue fácil.
It wasn't easy. Now, I'm not here to tell you it was easy.
Ya pueden imaginarse cuánta burla,
You can imagine how many people were mocking me.
cuánto rechazo
You can imagine how many people were rejecting me.
de los vecinos al formar esto como salón.
You can just imagine the neighbors, all that they were saying when I started as this type of way.
Habiendo en la esquina
When around the corner from here,
un salón con todos los power,
there was a beauty salon with all kinds of equipment.
Dios mandaba a los clientes a
But
este
God would
lugar.
send the clients to this place.
Fuimos creciendo
We started growing,
y hoy día
and today,
somos la cadena de salón de belleza más grande del país.
we are the biggest chain, beauty salon chain in the Dominican Republic.
Tenemos salón en Nueva York
We have a beauty salon in New York.
y tenemos más de 250 empleados.
We have more than 250 employees.
Y aquello se convirtió en esto.
And that turned into this.
Esto es lo que tenemos hoy.
This is what we have today.
Esto es lo que hoy día comenzó con una conchera.
That's what started
Esto
out
es
with a
el
bucket.
esfuerzo
This is the effort
y la respuesta de Dios al trabajo.
and God's response to the work.
Entiendo que como yo,
I understand the same way that I did it.
hay muchas personas sentadas en las
There's
iglesias
many folks sitting in your churches
que solamente necesitan una motivación
that only need a little bit of
para que
motivation.
ellos puedan
They
creer
can believe
que Dios puede hacerlo.
God can do it
Porque no es por nuestra
because it's
fuerza.
not with our
Dios no
faith. are the ones to form this ministry in your country. I'm willing to go.
Dios ha puesto una pasión por este ministerio en mí.
God has put a passion for this ministry within me.
Y como le decía al principio,
And like I said in the beginning,
después que estoy en el ministerio,
after I've been in the ministry,
he dejado de trabajar
I've stopped working
en mi empresa.
in my own company.
Pero Dios sabe por qué nos prepara.
But God knows why He prepares each and one of us.
Todo el proceso que yo pasé
All this process I went through,
fue para que en este
it
tiempo
was because He wanted me at this
yo
time.
pueda decirle
And I can be here and tell
a las
you
personas
and tell everyone,
que sí se puede.
yes, you can do
Que
it.
sí se puede.
Yes, you can
Que
do it.
Dios es bueno.
God is
Yo
good.
puedo hacerlo.
You can do it. Hallelujah.
El proceso fue largo.
It was a long process.
28 años de proceso empresarial.
28 years of entrepreneurship.
Y cuando cumplí mis 50 años,
When I was 50 years old,
el Señor me tenía el regalo
God had this great gift
y
for
me
me.
tenía preparado
And He had prepared for me.
el relevo en el área
And He
empresarial.
had somebody that was going to come and take my place in the company.
Hoy nuestra hija,
Our daughter today
administradora de empresa,
is a business administrator.
graduada summa cum laude en una de las mejores universidades.
Graduated with high honor from one of the best universities in the country.
Dios la ha puesto a administrar la empresa.
God has placed her to be the administrator of this company.
Me dio una hija abogada.
He gave me a daughter, God gave me a daughter who's a lawyer.
Me dio una hija en marketing.
He gave me a daughter who studied marketing.
Y ahora mi esposo y yo nos dedicamos al ministerio.
So my husband and I were all dedicated to the ministry.
Porque Dios quiere
God wants
que esto que Él hizo conmigo,
that this that He has done with me,
que tú entiendas,
He wants you to understand
que los hermanos entiendan
that brothers and sisters in the
que Él
congregation
puede hacerlo con
understand
ellos.
that He can do it with them as well.
que el proceso no es para muerte,
This, what you're going through, is not for you to die.
es simplemente un
It's
proceso
simply a process.
para que hoy se pueda
But
predicar
today you can
y
preach.
se pueda decir
And today you
que
can say,
Dios lo hizo.
God did it.
Dios lo hizo.
God did it.
Dios lo hizo.
God did it.
Gloria a
To
Dios.
Him be all glory. Hallelujah.
Qué bueno es Dios.
He is a good God.
La huérfana,
The one that was orphaned.
la que tenía que trabajar lavando y fregando pisos.
The one that had to wash clothes and clean the floors.
Hoy Dios le ha dado nombre.
Today, God has given her a name.
Hoy Dios la ha sacado de lo de bar
Oh, God has taken her from
y
Lodabar
la ha puesto
and has placed her
con príncipe.
with prince and
La
princess.
gloria es de Él.
To God be all the
La
glory.
gloria es de
To
Él.
God be all the glory.
Mi tiempo,
My time,
mi trabajo,
my work,
mi esfuerzo
my effort,
y mi
and
finanza
my finances,
las tengo para
I
dedicarme.
have it dedicated to Him.
Para esto Dios nos forma.
This is why God makes us informed
Y
us.
yo quiero decirle
And I want to tell you today,
a las mujeres
especially the women,
que muchas veces se sienten relegadas,
many times you feel like you can't do
que no
much.
encuentran camino ni qué
You
hacer,
can't even find a way, a thing to do.
que el Dios que lo hizo conmigo
But let me tell you, the God
lo
that
hace
did it with me
contigo,
is going to do it with
lo
you.
hace
He's
contigo.
going to do it with you.
Es cuestión de perseverancia,
It's just a matter of
de
perseverance.
trabajo
It's just a matter
y de
of
creerle a Él.
and believe in Him.
Hermano, yo estoy agradecida de Dios
I am very grateful to God.
y muy agradecida de mi obispo
And I'm very grateful to my bishop
por darme esta oportunidad,
for giving me this great opportunity.
por creer que se podía formar este ministerio.
For believing that this ministry can come about.
Nosotros damos asesoría
We go and counsel and we give
personalizada
advice. We go and give personal advice and personal counseling
a microempresarios
to these micro and business, small businesses
que no saben qué van a hacer,
that they don't really know what they're going to
que
do.
están envueltos en deuda,
That they're so caught up in low in debt.
que no ven espacio para ellos.
They really don't see any room for where they're going to go.
Y gracias a la estrategia que traigo, es saber desde la nada se puede hacer algo.
And thank to God that I have strategy to know that from nothing you can do something.
Podemos darle una respuesta.
those entrepreneurs an answer.
Podemos darle una
We
estrategia.
can give them a strategy.
Podemos orar con ellos
We can pray with them
y entender que Dios es quien lo
and
hace.
understand that God is the one that's going to do it.
Qué bueno es el Señor.
God is good.
Qué bueno es el Señor.
God is
Qué
good.
bueno es el
God
Señor.
is good.
Él no necesita un intelectual.
He doesn't need a person that's very
Y qué bueno
intellectual.
que hay muchos
That's
intelectuales.
great and wonderful. We have a lot of persons that are
Pero Él
intellectual.
también se glorifica
But he also glorifies himself.
en aquel
And that person and that
que
person
clama a Él,
that cries out to him.
como hizo la viuda.
Just like that widow did.
La viuda tenía en su casa el aceite.
The widow had the oil in the house.
La viuda era una empresaria
That widow was an entrepreneur.
y no se daba
And she
cuenta.
hadn't even realized it.
Fue cuestión de que alguien le encienda la
It
chispa.
was just a matter of somebody
Que le
coming to
diga,
tell
tú
her,
puedes.
you can do it.
Si en lo poco eres
If
fiel,
you're faithful in the little
sobre
things,
mucho Dios te va a
over
poner.
big things I shall put you, said the Lord.
Porque muchas veces queremos iniciar con lo alto.
Many times we want to start up at the top.
Queremos iniciar con mucho.
We want to start with a lot.
Y no entendemos
But we really don't
que Dios se
understand
glorifica en lo
that God
pequeño.
glorifies in the little things as well.
Que Dios te va formando
God starts to develop and form
en
you
el área que Él quiere
in the area that
usarte.
He wants to use you.
Y es lo que ha hecho conmigo.
And this is what He's done with me.
Le doy la gracia
Today I
Al
thank
Señor
the
primeramente.
Lord first of all,
al obispo Ismael Char
Bishop Charles
por
second of all,
darme esta
for giving me
oportunidad
this great opportunity.
y a mi obispo por haber
And my
creído en mí.
bishop for believing in me.
Dios le bendiga.
May the Lord bless you.
Dios le guarde.